All right, welcome to the relationship show. This guy writes his post. Am I being too picky as far as what I want in a woman? He's 22. Well, I mean, it's good to have like high standards. Let me hit this light right here. Because it's like, well, ideally you're going to spend a lot of time with this person and you want someone that like supports you, that's fun to be around, that you have similar interests, values. But on the other hand, if you're too picky, it's like you might not get in the game with someone who doesn't quite match your criteria, but maybe you don't even know. So it's like, well, each time you date, you can refine your criteria more and more and more. But if you have too high of a criteria at the very start, it's like, well, how are you going to get in the game? And also, if you get in the game with someone that doesn't like quite fit your criteria, or it's not like your ideal partner or whatever, it's like, well, you're still in the game and people see you with other women, you get attention. And then you just improve your skills, your communication skills, your dating skills, how to set things up, how to read attraction, how to read what she's feeling and when to make a move. So these are important to have. And if you don't start out with if you don't get those skills from just the repetition of dating and then studying dating and then applying what you learn, well, once the right one comes along, like the one that really like totally meets your criteria comes along, it's like, well, you might not know what to do. So it's like both of them are important. You just have to know what you want. You're 22 years old. So probably you should be, just playing the field and dating and having that experience and getting better and better at your craft. And then eventually it's like, well, still have that criteria. You don't have to get connected. So it's like, well, if you don't want to be exclusive with someone, don't be exclusive with them. You have that option. You have that choice. You're not locked into anything from just dating. But your skills will improve with each date that you have, and your criteria will be refined and refined and refined until you can really truthfully know what you want. Because right now you might be like thinking like, this is what I want, but then in reality, it's like it might not be what actually makes you fulfilled or happy. And so what I would say is get out there and date right now and then just see what it's actually like and the reality of the situation. It's like, well, what do I really want? And with each one, and just write it down, write things you don't want, things that you do want. And then your mind will just like pick up things and get you in situations where you find those types of people that better meet your criteria once it is defined.